right, everybody. Thank you for watching. You are watching UKSG, the United Kingdom Speedrunner Gathering 2022. And this is going to be Sonic Mania, run by our lovely Roman. And it's going to be the start of a Sonic block, so everyone keep your eyes peeled for that. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to be your host for the next few games. So, yeah, this is Sonic Mania. It's Roman, with on commentary is going to be Argic. So take it away, guys.
Greatest of all the marathons, you handsome people out there in chat, and welcome to the beginning of the Sonic block. Starting off with me, your humble guidance through Sonic Mania, but I will not be here all alone by myself, because we have the Scottish legend, the Iron Broom Master himself, Argic, with us. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Hello, how you all doing, chat? You all know who I am. I am Argic, Sonic Speedrunner Extraordinaire, super speedy commentary, and I'm here with Roman to come and take you through one of the best Sonic games, in my opinion. It is, of course, Sonic Mania, and we are going to be playing as the good boy. We're going to be doing some New Game Plus with Tails. So the difference between New Game Plus here is you already have all the Chaos Emeralds, so no special stages required, and we can go super from the beginning. So Roman, when you are ready, let's give the countdown and let's get this run underway.
Let's do this in exactly 3, 2, 1, let's go.
All right. We are starting the game with Green Hill. We are spin dashing, and you have added Knuckles for the fun. So we've got our lovely little buddy Knuckles behind as well. This is actually really important because it enables Roman to do some tricks here that you're going to see when we get to them later on in the game. Tails, of course, just like his counterparts in the other Sonic games here, has the ability to fly for a small period of time, then will get tired and has to land down again. Also has the ability to spin dash, and of course you're going to see that a lot as well. Got only got the speed shoes, making sure we dodge over the spikes, getting our way through the stage, and then going to go to our first boss fight here. Don't worry about getting hit though, because once you get to a big ring, you gain 50 rings, allowing us to go super, and runs our way to our first boss fight here as well.
Super transformation. Let's just do some chill things, just ignore the hitbox of the boss and just smack him real good.
And there we go, that's the boss done just like that. Bosses in this game you're not really going to be seeing much of, unfortunately, because either we're going to skip them or Super is going to utterly destroy them. And in the Sonic Mania here, each of the stages all have little gimmicks. Green Hill, although the original stage been remastered for Mania here, the second stage is pretty unique. It has these lovely little zip lines that you're going to see quite a lot of here. Roman, of course, they're going to take a different route that is going to ignore quite a lot of them, grabbing the hidden speed shoes in the tree there. But you will see some areas up to the top right here using the speed shoes, running over the loop-de-loops here, and this is all unique to Sonic Mania there. Jumping down on the zip lines away through, has the rings ready to go into Super when we need it, jumping through off the spring up to the top side, and then away we go. You're going to try and avoid transforming into Super while you have momentum, because the Super transformation there completely stops you dead. So you want to use it when you're already not moving, or when you're at a part where you have to wait. But here we go, already at the boss, and we're going to go through and take it out. Oh, it's the Death Egg Robo from Sonic 2. Bringing it on back like it's 1992, ain't it?
Yeah, the game just has lots of nostalgia points. If you played the original 3 Sonic games, you'll just notice like so many similar moments in the game with just the stages where it feels like the original one, but it's unique enough in the gameplay and just style that it's still a fresh memory to create.
Exactly, like Act 1 of the nostalgic stages here, they effectively take Act 1 and Act 2 from the original game and just merge them together in one giant level, and then Act 2 has the new gimmicks and has the new layouts in it with some little sprinklings of nostalgia in there. So Chemical Plant going all the way through right now, you can see us doing a lot of path swapping. This is the foreground layer and the background layer, lots of shenanigans with them, and as long as Roman is on the correct layer at the correct time, he can navigate his way through the stage, getting the little skips here, a big old jump to fly up over the pink liquid area, because we ain't going to do any of the pink liquid there, unlocking the achievement if this were Sonic Generations. So we're going to go through there to the end of the stage, very simple, not even going to transform because we have no need to, as the boss is coming up, and then woo, boss coming up. Now we transform because we're not going to lose any time when we do so. Going to get the hits from the boss by jumping up, waiting until the boss comes down. 2 hits. After we get through the boss covered in jelly, the boss will become vulnerable, and away we go. Getting a little bit of boogie from both Tails and Knuckles there, just boogieing on that.
Yeah, that's what I like to whenever I'm just standing still, just go for the Knuckles and Tails stands. Just bumping up and down.
Great pose at the end there. So now, Chemical Plant Act 2, the gimmick of this stage is Flubber. You've got 3 different types of Flubber. You've got the dark blue Flubber, which will damage you. You've got the light blue Flubber, which Rumen just bounced off of right there, gives you a tiny bounce. And then you've got the green Flubber, which is where it gets its name from, because you've guessed it, it gives you a big old bounce in the air. This stage is our first stage that is A, cycle-based, and B, very vertically based. The end of the stage is above to your right. So you want to go up and right, but to do that, you've got to go left sometimes. So we're going to be seeing Rumen navigate their way through the stage here, making sure you hit the top routes. As long as you are moving up, you are doing it right. Going to see a transformation coming out very, very soon here, just because you don't want to get hit by the dark loop there. Going to jump down, land onto the thing there, and we're going to bounce all the way up. It is still quicker than waiting for Tails to fly. Hitting off the wall here, not going to take the damage because we are Super. Super is invincible. Quick explanation for that as well. Super with the Chaos Emeralds, once you have 50 rings, allows you to transform. Once you transform, you have increased speed, increased acceleration, and of course, you are completely invulnerable here. So for Tails, that is really, really good. Gonna go through, make the cycle here, just jump down, get hit by the purple gloop there, immediately press the button, about turn on yourself because the super gives you the speed to do so. Gonna go up the top. Tails is a tiny hitbox there, so if anybody else Rumen, you're trying to crush us there. Well done getting through that one. Giving us all a heart attack there. Almost getting crushed, because Tails has exactly the size of 1 square of a hitbox, but Rumen showing how it's done. And now we're going to come to the Mean Bean Soul-Inducing Puyo machine here. Let's see what pattern Rumen gets. I'm going to let you focus, buddy.
Thank you. The thing is, like, with the squeeze I just did there, my mind is always very indecisive. Like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Let's do it! And let's say 4 out of 5 times it costs me my progress and PvE pace, but it's fun to do, and I like to add a little bit of extra fun in the marathon settings.
Definitely. And then we got the Puyo here, so trying to set up a strat, going for the looks like we're going for some stairs here. Not quite having the yellow to drop that out though. So right now, Puyo doing what Puyo does best, being an absolute Puyo. Because Puyo is very, very hard. Of course, a reference to both Puyo and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. A lot of people say, yo, why don't you just do extra or Y strat? Because it is 5-color Puyo. 5-color Puyo is a pain in the butt, because you can set it up where you have a set to trigger it off like that, which was very, very nice, but it doesn't give you the color that you need. Rumen though, making nice work of that, still doing it within 1 cycle of the music, so not a bad Puyo at all.
I actually like Puyo Puyo. Like, generally speaking, as a game casually, Puyo was amazing and fun. As a boss, not so much.
I love the reference of it in the game. I know it really hurts speedrunners because, like, if we're rubbish at puzzle games like I am, it's like, it's slow. But I legitimately love the fact that it's in there as a reference. It truly is by the Mania for the Mania. Like this, you can see all the references, all the love, all the nostalgia brought into this game, and it brings it in. But now we have our first unique stage to the game. Welcome to Studiopolis. This is the stage that got Sonic Mania actually made. This was the stage that was originally sent to Sonic Team and got approved, and that is how Sonic Mania got made. So we have all this stuff that we're going to do. You see all these loops, all these lovely little vans and that get in our way, and you even heard the Sonic spinball noise in there. Rumen making light work of this, going to run through, already has the speed shoes, not going to transform into super until the speed shoes run out, in which case we're getting down to the boss fight, and we're going to look for some good RNG here. We've got Heavy Gunner on the helicopter. They're going to fire 3 missiles, 1, 2, or 3. We want to see as many 1s or 2s as we can get. That's a 2, that's very good, and that's what we want. And if we've got anything that Jack you'd like to say, now is a great time.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, we haven't got any donations at the moment, but I'd just like to remind everyone we are raising money for Crisis. It is a anti-homeless charity. No, sorry, that's wrong. That's completely wrong.
It's all good, Jack.
I completely forgot which we are independent, right? Sorry.
You are right. You are right. It's Crisis, I believe.
Why? I don't know. I've just completely lost my place. Thank you for watching the United Kingdom speedrunning going, guys. Normally we are a 2-day speedrunning marathon held 4 times a year in Glasgow, but due to the situation with COVID-19, we are currently in 2020, with 3 years of it, so we're still bringing you marathons online every 3 months. And this is winter, the first of the ones you'll see in 2022. Thank you all for watching.
I appreciate it, Jack.
I don't know what happened there. My brain just decided to like leave my body entirely.
It happens. Don't worry about it. Like, as you say, we've not done this in a while. It's like, oof.
The brain has
But there we
decided to
go.
leave.
Indeed, brains are gone. Brains are gone. Alright, we're in Studiopolis 2. Welcome to the inside of Studiopolis, where Eggman has a giant studio. This is where he creates all his podcasts, all his social media posts. You just saw him laughing on the big screen TV there. And that poor little Orbonaut is now gone. So Ruben's job here at this point, and the same with every other stage, is just to get as many rings as quickly as possible to transform into Super to take advantage of the Super speed. If we were playing the standard category, this is also the stage where we would be getting Super normally. So this is where the standard category and the New Game Plus categories tend to line up. Best news about that is all the strats are coming out to play now.
Yes. The thing is, the only difference between the New Game Plus and the regular category is the fact that A, you don't need to do the special stages, and after Studio 2, it's practically the same.
Pretty much. So we're going to go up to the top right here with Tails because we have the ability to fly through these bumpers. So Sonic and Knuckles have to wait for them, but Tails just says, yo, what up? I'm going to fly through them. Go all the way around the loop, down the spins, going to go down the bottom, into the secret route, and down on our lovely little lightning tube. And then we're going to go to the boss of the Good Chicken. And unfortunately, the Good Chicken, although good, still has to get in our way and is going to feel the wrath of Tails' invincibility.
Yes, the best boy may be cute, he's adorable, he's a genius, but he's also relentless in his hunt for the Eggman.
Literally just hugging the hitbox there with the invincibility. Tails taking him out, making light work of it. Going to fly up to the capsule. That appears to get it in the earliest possible hit. And away we go to the Flying Battery.
Flying Battery is the first stage that gives me a little bit of anxiety, quote unquote. Not the first one, the second one. The first is a little bit more chill, has amazing music. But the second one is where the first big decision point will happen in the run. But we'll talk about that once the time has come. Before that, we'll have a little bit of roasted fox spot.
Indeed, we got Tails here. The good news about Tails on this one, Flying Battery you can fall out of, but thankfully Tails has the ability to fly, and one of the cool things about Tails is if you're flying against the ceiling, he goes really, really fast. Roman knows where these little mice are, so dodges the mice, runs away through, and away we go through the stage. Now onto the spinners, up to the other area with the fire, should be able to grab enough rings, and then we're going to come down there, making sure not burning our butt, grabbing at 45, going to grab 49, going to grab one up the top after getting the lightning shield, and away we go. Speaking of the lightning shield, we do have our elemental shields in this run. You've already saw the fire shield. You've now seen the lightning shield. The bubble shield is still around as well. Lightning shield will give us the ability to magnetize rings to us, which is very important when you're super, because you need 1 ring per second to keep it up. Rumen hopefully not going to get cursed here. Should go through at the cycle to get up to the top, and away we go, making it just like that. Bonus feature of the lightning shield in this particular level, and also Titanic Monarch later on, anything that can be magnetized, you will be pulled towards. So in this case, it is the ceilings. In the later stage, it will be some of the arcs of lightning that we see. Oh, we've got the missiles coming down. Second missile hits the ground. Away we go forward to the boss, and guess what we're going to do? Oh yes, we're going to fly into his hitbox again.
Yep. Tails has the awesome thing that usually the gimmick of the boss is the fact that he's too far high up to get hit by whoever you are playing, but Tails doesn't care about height. He can just play up there. Yay! Best
Yeah,
strats.
Knuckles there, trying to jump, not making it. Needs to work on leg day.
I mean, he is trying to help, and that is absolutely valid. We do appreciate
Oh,
it.
he will definitely help, and we will appreciate the Knuckles, because if I'm correct, we'll be getting some ice cream for Knuckles later.
Yeah, and who doesn't love some good old ice cream?
Exactly. All right, Flying Battery 2. The stage itself is pretty good. The intro is the exact same as the intro to Flying Battery 2 in Sonic and Knuckles. It's the stage where it comes from. But that quickly changes to going back out the outside. We're deliberately going left here. Grab a big ring that's hiding in the corner. Allow us to transform into Super, which is going to be very important for a segment coming up. We're going to be navigating our way through the stages, but this is going to be the decision point for Roman to decide if Roman wants to go for the boss skip or not. There is a boss coming up here. It is a vertically scrolling area, but Roman's going to do a big skip first. Going to spin dash and then fly, staying very close to the kill plane here. Needs to line it up correctly. Waits for the screen to go down. Hopefully does not get the bash on the side there. Nicely done there. And that is skipping about 90% of the stage here. We're now going to go. Are we going for Act 2, my friend? Yes, we are. We're flying over to the boss. We're going to aim for it, trying to set it up. Getting the right angle here, going straight to the right, going to get it down.
Yes!
There you go, Ruma!
Yes!
So what happened there is the boss is a vertically scrolling arena. However, what we can do is if you line yourself up with any of the characters correctly, you can fly all the way across to the the right-hand side of where the arena is supposed to be, not get caught by the camera lock, despawn the kill plane, and then go to the capsule and finish the stage without even doing the boss. It is absolutely fantastic, and Roman there making great work of it.
Next original stage, Press Garden.
Indeed.
I swear I'm not like halfway panicking in my own mind because I was like, don't fail the skip!
You set it up nicely, you nailed it, buddy. But you press Garden here, another cycle stage-based stage here. But being Tails, you don't really have to worry about them too much, which is very, very nice. Tails is like coming in very handy for us right now. Going to be running through again another unique stage 2 Sonic Mania here. You do have to hit those pistons to get them to move up and down. Another stage that is very vertically based as well. Things will spring you around the place. And there's also his printing press. It's where he prints his newspapers, although much of us don't really read them anymore. And there's also the Act 1 of the second stage that is absolutely beautiful in my opinion here, and has a very important boss fight coming up. If you have any wave emotes, please get them ready for the boss that is coming up very, very soon. Room's going to jump up here, fly up the top side because we can just skip this part of the level because it's right above us, and why won't we just use Tails' flying ability?
Because he is the best boy. We love the best boy.
Exactly. And running our way through, going to just go down the level here, making sure we grab the Rastas set of rings here, using the lightning shield that we have, up to the boss. Please get your waving emotes in the chat right now. Wave to the boss.
Hello, boss. Hello. He's
Hello,
so nice.
boss.
I like the boss.
I like the boss too. So going to fly in the boss, going to land on the ground, immediately hit the boss because you hit the boss 6 times. The boss is gone, boss is going to wave, and there we go. That is it. Boss is done.
Almost
Waving to the boss.
Scratch, scratch. Stage is
There we
done.
go.
And PG2, visually speaking, aesthetically speaking, one of my favorites. It looks so pretty.
It's a beautiful stage, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. I just like snow a lot. Snow's pretty.
It's very cool, yeah. Like when I saw this for the first time, it was like, whoa, this stage is amazing. And Rumen immediately showing you the gimmick of the stage here. It was, of course, getting frozen. If you get frozen, you have to tap the button 5 times to break out of it or collide with a wall. However, certain walls can be breakable, or they are breakable and can be broken by ramming into them with giant ice. So we're going to see that get used to great effect here to finish this stage in around about a minute, basically. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to go and make sure we go up. Oh, we're not going to grab the rings. Ooh, okay.
Risky
Interesting things going on here. Risky strats, not going for the super, but we're going to just jump up way here. This is the part where we want to get frozen. And we jump down. Tails, you're all right there, buddy. You don't look like you're having much fun. Grabs the rings that we need. Gonna have to make sure you see the ice has been hit 4 times. One more jump and you'll come out of it. There you go. Nice transform to stop yourself from hitting that ice wall there. All the way up and in, and then round to our boss fight. Now, the only downside about this boss fight compared to Knuckles and Sonic fighting it is that Tails does actually have to jump into him because Tails' hitbox is too small. Sonic and Knuckles can both play a game of who has the bigger hitbox. The answer is them. Tails having the smaller hitbox means he has to jump before the boss lands to put the boss into its vulnerability state. And there we go. That's the stage complete. Very nice.
Maybe should always.
Now would you got a good time to jump in with a couple of donations?
Yes, go for it.
Excellent, thank you very much. Yes, we've got $5 here from Cowboy Knuckles. They say, good luck, bro, and thank you for being an amazing friend. Make sure you always keep your... and make sure you keep your headset on your head. And we've got $20 here from Lacus. They say, hooray for Sonic Block. Good luck to all the runners, and have a great time.
Yeah, thank you for the donations there, folks. Rumen,
Yes.
why does your headset not come off? Why does it not stay on your head?
Recently there has been made a new quote-unquote emote for, was it FFC or something like that, where I was just vibing to awesome music, but I was headbanging so hard my headset decided to leave the party.
Amazing.
And it's now known as Road Jam, similar to Arc Jam, which is like, oh my god, I did not think that would happen.
Eee. That is cool stuff. And we do have the Stardust Speedway coming out when you do chill with the music as well. The music is just grand on the stage. But we are coming to the end of it, and RH0MIN is going to have to take out a giant light bug from Sonic CD here. But it's a very easy boss. We're going to jump in, get 2 early hits, take out the little ones that will appear, and then get the remaining 4 hits before moving on to the stage that is effectively plays itself.
Yep. Stardust Speedway 2. Really cool, really fast pace, but also something tricky at the end, which I hope I won't mess up. But for now, there's a nice little nod to the Sonic CD era, because we are in the past right now. But as discussed with Sonic CD, we are now in the future, people.
To the future.
Yes.
But yeah, this is the stage here at the very start. You do a little bit of platforming, going through a little bit of the bumpers here. But once you get to a certain point, the stage effectively plays itself, and you're like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, sure, no worries. So RH0MIN is going to grab as many rings as possible. There's going to be a big ring down here as well. That's going to allow us to transform into the Super. And we're going to run our way to the second rocket there, catch the rocket, jump off it, go left, and now the stage is going to play itself. Look at this, the stage is going do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm going to get one nice big jump at the end here, skip that section, go all the way down, launch in, and then we're going to the boss.
It's Metal Sonic! Haha!
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no, it was just a fake, we're safe. I was really scared for a second there. I mean, if Metal Sonic would be here, it'd be such a threat to— Oh my god, it's actually him! Run! Run, Tails!
So Metal Sonic is split up into 3 different fight phases here. We've got the first phase, which is a lovely run and go section. The second phase is bringing back Silver Sonic from Sonic 2 on the Sega Master System. And the third phase, well, you'll see it when we get to it. But RH0MIN is going to line up on a specific pixel here. Going to do a single tap spin dash, holding right until you get to the part there. Releasing right to get stuck in that wall. Going to go for it a second time here. Line up the moment you release, just before you hit the wall, and you will get stuck into it. So you're going to line yourself up just on the top pixel there. Goes for the thing, lets it go. Not quite happening right now. Looks like letting go just a little bit too early there.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the nerves. That's fine, don't worry.
No, it nerves happen. Don't worry about it. Again, we can do this quite a lot of times before it's considered losing time here.
There's a backup strat if I run out of rings, but I just want to show this off because it's so fun and nice.
Oh, of course.
I don't know why I can't get it right now. Tails, please. Please, Tails. Come on.
And no, it does not want to do it. You got this, buddy. You got this.
Doesn't seem to happen right now. It's chill.
Again, this is harder with Tails because Tails' hitbox is smaller, so he doesn't have as much leeway. But there we go! Jumps into the wall and up there. So we skipped phase 2. I'm sorry I mentioned it. But yeah, phase 2 is now gone. And we now come to phase 3, which is Metal Sonic Kai from Knuckles Chaotix here. But what just happened with RH0MIN and Tails is the only instance of zipping in this game. Unlike the classic Sonic games where you can zip left and right at super speeds and skip a lot of the stages, the Sonic Mania developers were aware of that and have made it where that is not possible in Mania mode in the retro engine here. Instead, anytime you get stuck in a wall, the only direction you can go is up. And 9 times out of 10, that leads to a squish. However, in that case, it allows you to go high enough to skip a phase of the boss, and away we go. We should be seeing that one more time, I believe, in Lava Reef 2.
Perhaps even more often. Wink, wink.
Dun, dun, dun.
But for now, it's
Would
just...
now be a good time for another donation.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Excellent, thank you. Zella, they've donated $10 and they say, RH0MIN, great run so far, keep up the good work, and good luck on Hydro City Skip.
Aw, thank you. I do love the Hydro City. Like, Hydro City 1 and 2 are my personal favorite stages because it's just a Hydro theme. They are so much fun, and as Tails, you can show off amazing skips and tricks in both of them.
Okay, I thought you were going to try and go for that there.
No. I'm playing it safe now.
Yeah. All right, so what we're about to do is we're going to do something very interesting. We are going to get ourselves into a zombie state here. So the countdown timer is going off. We want to get it to hit as close to 0 as we can.
No,
and
I
we're
missed.
gonna get ourselves caught. Oh!
I missed the dude. That's amazing.
The enemy decided, no, I'm moving out the way. So unfortunately, with Hydro City here, worst stage to die on because you get sent all the way back to the start, unfortunately. But it gives me time to explain the skip again. Yeah. So what's happening there is that we're planning on to getting put into zombie state, and the way that works is you get caught by that enemy the moment that the drown timer hits 0 and you drown. The game then gets confused by thinking that you are actually dead, but you're also alive, so it can't reset the stage, but it also removes all of the sprite objects. This will then allow us to skip the boss here. Unfortunately, as RH0MIN demonstrated, missing the enemy has kind of dire consequences.
He dodged the very last second. That was really fun.
Dire consequences is a word, by the way.
We're all great at words here at UKSG.
We are good at words.
Wordsmiths. Let's try this again, shall we? Waiting for the 0 to happen.
As you can see, the enemy is moving back and forward and closer, so it is kind of important to line it up.
There we go.
There you go.
Yay!
So now you can see the timer has stopped, the music has stopped, but the music's came back, and now RH0MIN is not being hit by spikes and can go through blocks and is not being affected by fans. Literally anything that is a sprite-based object is now non-existent. It doesn't matter what it is, you cannot touch it. Only the level boundaries are here. And what are we going to do? We're going to use the level boundaries to our advantage. So we're going to come around this area, and we're going to do a nice big set of spin dashes here. They're going to allow us to jump up to the top of the level. We're going to do a spin dash flight all the way over the top here, heading right to where the boss cutscene is going to play. You're not going to see the cutscene. Stuff's going to happen, and we're going to skip the boss.
Kind of sad that we're missing out on some really, really amazing RH0MIN and scuba gear. I mean, that's just a sight to behold, but I'm so terribly sorry I can't show it to you.
Completely intentional gameplay here. There's where the boss is meant to be. We say goodbye, boss. We finish the stage, and there you go. That's a boss skip.
Big jump, Knuckles.
Hey! I love that. Knuckles go for fly.
I do too. Also one of the best songs in my opinion, and a really, really, really nice stage, because it has some cool skips that I think all characters can do. Okay. I think Mighty can do it as well, right?
I believe so. So what's coming up here is more foreground layer, background layer shenanigans. This game is divided up into 2 segments. You're either in the foreground, and you'll interact with things in the foreground, or you're in the background, and you'll interact with things in the background. You can see this when Tails passes by certain things. Sometimes he's in front of them, sometimes he's behind them. The way this works is there are certain areas known as transition points that will transition you between the foreground layer and the background layer. We're going to take advantage of them on this level by effectively abusing where they are and using them to our advantage. Transforming into Super Tails here comes the first segment. We're going to jump over this area, and instead of going down to go up, to go down, to go back up, we're just going to go forward a little bit and go backwards because we activate the layer to swap us, and it allows us to skip that part of the stage. We're then going to come and do the exact same thing again in the second segment that it asks us to do this. We call these the infinity areas because they want you to go from the top left down to the bottom right, up to the top right, down to the bottom left. We skip that by going immediately from the top left down to the bottom left and just saying goodbye stage. So we grab our final shield, the wow, and then we're going to just jump over again, fly, skip it over, get to the waterfall, land, spin dash down, and away we go. And that's it, we just skip it over. It is technically a trick, but it is not a glitch, so to speak.
Completely valid. This is glitch. Is it glitchless? I don't think we're exploiting any glitches per se.
I mean, I consider it glitchless.
Yeah. This was really fun. I call it the Toilet of Doom. And the awesome thing is, we are Super Tails. It wants us to hit the boss with the bombs, but since we're super and immortal, we can just hit him with ourselves.
Knuckles it.
Knuckles can't. Come here.
Ow! Oh, Knuckles.
Oh.
Good pattern on the boss there. And now we come to the washing machine.
Yeah.
Going for a bit of a spin cycle here. Unfortunately for the boss, we are super, which means we're just going to sit in this hitbox and goodbye. And then we hit our capsule there. Very nice. Going to land and position ourselves correctly to head into the next stage. Unfortunately, you can't skip this cutscene for some reason. The game just don't let you do it. But now we have to say goodbye to Knuckles for a second here. Mirage Saloon. Sonic is flying his plane. Tails is on top, and... Oh no.
So since we're now on a plane, I think it's a very good time to relax and to chill and just enjoy whatever the captain has to say, as he is the pilot of this to his awesome people who are flying with him. Captain Argy, take it away.
What do you mean, Captain Argy? I'm not the captain this one, I'm the commentator.
Aww.
Captain is Jack this time, Captain
But
Jack.
I thought you could do it like with the voice thingy.
Alright, you want me to do it right? Okay,
Yes.
hold on. Let me find the right one for you.
Yeah.
Is this the right one? Yes, this is the right one. Welcome to RH0MIN Airlines here. Wanted us to go into your flight today. Make sure you have yourself strapped in, ready to go here, as we are going to go through the Mirage Saloon. This stage has a lot of desert, a lot of sand everywhere, a few enemies we've got to dodge, and a couple of rings that we're going to grab. Main thing that you have to worry about through this area is that you don't fall off, don't die, as there are no checkpoints for the first 2 minutes on the stage. Refreshments and snacks will be coming very, very soon, and I'm going to hand you over to our co-pilot here, Jack, if you have any messages.
Thank you, Captain Argic. Yeah, so we are, in fact, raising money to support Crisis here at UKSG. They are a charity supporting the people out of homelessness for good. They do achieve this through education, training, support with housing, employment, and health. 90% of your donations will go towards supporting Crisis. 10% will go to keep helping towards helping UKSG support future events. Here's a little bit more about what they do in their own words. So, our amazing frontline workers are determined and committed to keeping our services open, providing advice, and helping people find somewhere to live, and supporting people with their health and well-being. We are adapting to the way we work to meet people's immediate needs and in these challenging times, like looking at how we can get more phones for homeless people and remote technology to help them when it's not safe to do face-to-face. This is a time to support each other, so we are helping other grassroots homeless charities which provide vital services to ensure they can carry on supporting people. We've already set up an emergency grant scheme to do this and committed £250,000 of our own money to do it. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, so get your donations in. They've actually got a few bids that you can be donating for. And if you like Sonic, tomorrow we're going to have Sonic Ball, of course. And if I could find it, there we go. Yes, in Sonic you can choose the ball choice, where there's Rose, Aspio, Bloz, Knuckles, Roggy, Sonic, Shiru, Solva, Tails, and Vactor. You can choose any one of those balls in the bid war, so get your donations in and choose which ball to use in Sonic Ball.
I go for Shadow. I like Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, it's Shidu.
Shidu. Yeah, Shidu. You're not going to want to miss Sonic Ball. It's going to be a trip, definitely. But there we go. That was Mirage Saloon 1 with Argic Airlines there coming through. Didn't expect that one, to be honest. I was like, oh, wait a minute, okay. Welcome to probably one of my favorite stages on the game here, Mirage Saloon 2. Stage itself is fairly short. You can see RH0MIN already having enough rings to go super here. But we are going to do a really awesome skip coming up. And this is why we want a partner with us. So this is why Knuckles is enabled. We are going to do something called Ice Cream Skip. And we're going to line ourselves up with an ice cream here, and our lovely partner, in this case Knuckles, is going to go down into the boss room, spin dash towards the right of the screen, jump and hit the capsule, and we're going to do this using the power of the ice cream right there.
Ice cream? Knuckles? Knuckles,
ice cream. Knuckles, come get your ice cream, buddy. So Knuckles is going to get the ice cream. We're going to send Knuckles down into the boss room. When Knuckles goes down into the boss room, he's been mean. There he goes. We're going to line him up, face him the right way, do the spin dash, jump with the ice cream, and hopefully...
Yes!
Yeah, here's the capsule.
First
Just
time.
like that. First time it's great. Knuckles was great. Does not need 2 scoops this time.
Always
and that literally skips the boss, skips the stage, and away to the oil ocean we go.
Lots of purple, so I think you would like this stage visually, don't you, Ark?
Oh, I love this stage. I mean, is it obvious I like the color purple?
Little bit. But it's a nice
A
color.
little bit. Purple is a great color. But yeah, this is the oil ocean. And if you have a fire shield and you mix it with the oil, you get fire. This is how Sonic 4 Episode 2 ends up having oil desert. Just saying. So we're going to run our way through there, grabbing the big ring there, allowing us to get 50 rings really quickly to go our way through this stage here. Should get to Bob the Builder. Can they fix it? Probably not, because Tails is going to be a bit of a butt. But waiting for Rumen to go through this area, dodging all the lovely moving platforms, because if you get caught under them, they will squish you, and back to the nearest checkpoint. Going to go up to the top right here, which is not something that you normally see with the other characters, but Tails, it gets the big old slide and yeet all the way across the area without actually flying this time, which is pretty cool. As we fall down to the bottom side to our boss, and away we go.
Hello, Bob the Builder. Sad you can't do anything against us.
No. Bob the Builder doesn't even get an attack off, but by the time he goes to the other side to do the attack, he's already dead.
I like Bob. It's sad that he gets smacked so fast.
Indeed. So now Rumen is deliberately lining up in a specific location here. Going to see the smog that's on the screen. This is the gimmick for Act 2. You're meant to automatically disable that. However, there's two ways that you don't. Either line up where Rumen was and then just let the cutscene play out normally, or skip the cutscene. Because if you skip the cutscene, it does not remove the smog and does not activate the gimmick. The gimmick is this smog is supposed to drain your rings 1 ring per second. However, if you never remove the smog, it never activates the timer, so it never activates the ring drain. So we see Rumen navigating their way through the oil ocean here, through the oil. Going to grab as many rings as we can, and we're going to... Are we going for the big skip here?
Yes, because I like the skip.
Yes. This is a Tails exclusive glitch. It is a solid glitch. So Rumen deliberately destroying the bridges, destroying the enemies, and going to transform into Super. Going to do a specific spin dash, going to get the jump on the angle to run all the way up off the edge of the screen there. That is significantly higher than it looks. Rumen is now flying above the screen here, trying to line up in the middle to land on this really high invisible wall. Again, it is much higher than the end of the stage. What Rumen is now doing is flying above the stage entirely to land on the capsule at the end of it, going to nail the submarine, and just like that, whoops. Just like that, Knuckles coming in and saving it there for us. Again, it cannot be understated just how tight and how hard that is. If Rumen landed in the wrong area, you cannot jump and fly high enough off the screen. You are soft locked. So Rumen making fantastic work there, skipping the boss and then using the flying submarine. Yes, that's right, the flying submarine to come into Lava Reef.
Talk about Lava Reef, this is one of my favorite tracks in the entire game because it's awesome, it's vibing. I lost my rings, that is not so important. And everyone who is in chat right now, I'm going to get not burned. If you have it, spam any dance emotes, hype emotes, art gems, anything along those lines, because we love the Lava Reef 1 music.
Oh, I'm jamming. I'm already jamming. I love this stage so much. Favorite stage in the entire series. It is a magical stage. And it's the only time where we're going to go off the beaten track here. Knuckles opened the door there, I heard that. Gonna grab the 50 rings to transform, and away we go, so you don't have to worry about the door, because it's already open.
Oh. You lied to me.
No, the door was open. I didn't say the rocks were gone.
I thought... I mean, aren't the rocks basically the door?
No, there's a door there.
No. Fine.
Trying to play that one on me. Nice try.
I'm enjoying this way too much.
That's the door that got opened.
What? I don't see a door?
Oh, touche, touche. So we are running our way through the stage right now. Again, a very wonderful stage. Not much to do on this. Rumen giving us a heart attack. Oh, that was almost a squish there.
Calculated. Skill.
Yeah, no, definitely. I fully believe you. Master of Tails, yes.
No.
All the way up to the top, grabbing the speedy shoes there, which unfortunately do actually slow us down on Super, which is not fun. But they will run out soon, which is fine. Grabbing the backup set of rings there, just in case. Gonna get a big jump up the stairs. Nope, not aiming for the jump there, but that is fine. So we're gonna run our way through, going in up to the top here. While we're going through the rest of the stage, the boss has super armor. Not much to mention on that one. Wait for the boss to unload it. Super. Oh. Okay, I lie. There is something to talk about. Rumen is going for the big jump here as well, eh? Same idea as Oil Ocean. The invisible walls go a lot higher than you think they are. And Rumen is heading off the top of it off screen, unfortunately, but trying to get over it enough for this to happen. So there's a whole bunch of stage meant to be coming along here. We're going to land on a specific segment. and we're going to fall down the bottom of it. No, not off the end of the fire there. That's bad. Instead, we're looking for a little bit of a wall here.
Oh, went too far
looks
left.
like we may be stuck. Yeah. Little bit stuck there. So we got caught in one of the little pockets of doom. So we have to restart the full stage again. Oh.
More of the amazing music. I do not mind. This is why I have such a generous estimate to just have the chance to show these amazing things off.
Fair. Very fair. But yeah, it's a very dangerous skip there because as you saw, Roman unfortunately getting stuck in the little pockets. Basically, there's little soft lock pockets where unfortunately, if you land on that area, the walls are too tall for you to get out of, and there's nothing you can do about it. Have to just restart and redo the stage there. Well, the plan for that is to make sure you get into the right area and fall directly down into the boss room. But while we are doing the stage again here, it is perfect time for more messages.
All right, thank you very much, Og. Yeah, we'd just like to thank ESA for supporting this marathon. Besides providing us with their channel for streaming, they are sharing gear, technical assistance, and sponsors. Be sure to check out ESA's next event, which is going to be ESA Winter 2022, which is happening sometime between the 12th and the 19th of February, and that is going to be a live event held in Malmö, Sweden. I'm very excited for that one.
It's going to be great.
Sure, it's nice that live events are happening again now.
Slowly but surely, the world is returning to the way it once was. This is where I need like an epic voice filter that I could do that.
When you already have an epic voice, I do enjoy listening to you stream.
Well, thank you very much. Epic is not what I would call my voice. Speedy and fun and energetic, yes, but I think you have more of the epic voice going for you. In a world
where physics has no meaning, one fox
exactly.
and an echidna decide to ignore hitboxes. Tune in now as I try to
where a
do this
bunch of
again.
nerds haven't seen each other for years.
I want to do this. This is just so much fun. I'm sorry.
No, go for it. Like as you say, if you've accounted for it in your estimate, right? Second time. Let's see. Will we get it? Going through. Over the top now. Listening for the tails to fly. Waiting for the area. Oh. Ah, but you can see us. Yeah, there you go. All the way down to the boss arena, and ta-da!
Now we're at the boss.
Now we're in we're now in the boss. And we have to wait for this boss to take 2 hits from the lava to get rid of its super armor in the middle. A third hit of the lava will get rid of the super armor on the legs, but we don't need to worry about that because we can hit the middle for we are super and we are golden. In this case, quite literally.
Yeah. Tails is a nice color palette. Would you say Tails is orange or Tails is yellow?
Both is good.
Both, yeah, both.
Are we getting a treat? Are you doing the thing?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, if you wouldn't have reminded me, I almost forgot.
All right,
nice.
so that should be all right. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So what happened there is we decided to wait a little bit with the cutscene. And now you can see Lava Reef is a little bit darker than it normally is. Dark Lava Reef here is a cool little effect that we can do where if you transition and skip the cutscene at the moment that it is dark, it keeps the lights off. And you get to see this majestic crystal effect here, and it is amazing. Now we're going to see a lovely little skip here. We're going to use this box, we're going to jump, we're going to transform, we're going to get caught, and then it's going to push us into the wall. This allows us to have our cake and eat it too. The cake, of course, being the big round to turn us into super, and then skip the slow route by going to the fast route. As we get to go through, we get to go in, we get to go up to the top here. Going to launch ourselves off the spinner one more time and take us through the stage. Don't have to worry about the fire because we are invincible and run our way through the rest of the stage here. Also has the absolutely wonderful theme. This is my favorite theme in the game because it's just so good. It's also very, very chill. Knuckles hitting the button. What a bro.
I think when it comes to chillness, nothing beats Star Speedway 1. That's like the smoothest music in the entire game, in my opinion.
I mean, that is definitely smooth. I can give you that.
Whereas I do enjoy Lava Reef 2. Like, the Dark Lava Reef 2 is just so good because the visuals of the crystals just pop out so much more against the dark contrast of the background.
Yes, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And now we have got Heavy Rider and Jimmy. Jimmy is the motorbug, heavy rider riding on Jimmy. And swinging a giant flail around. We need to get 8 heads on the boss. That's 3, that's 4. Gonna get 4 more. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 1 more, and the boss is gone.
Talking about Jimmy, massive shoutouts to Jimmy Diamonds, absolute legend. Love you, bro.
Yeah. Massive shoutouts to Jimmy Diamonds. Good runner. Good speedrunner and great commentator. And away we go. I've got a question for you all, chat. Is this anime?
Everybody, come on. This is anime.
Arnie, is that you?
Hello, everybody. We're running Sonic Mania now.
This is anime, the stage here. And Ruben is going to make sure to follow the #1 rule for this stage, which is always stay in the top route. Top route is best route. If you ever fall down to the bottom route, just restart the stage because it's super slow.
I'm totally panic inducing. I tend to take the stage relatively slow in the beginning until I have my 50 rings, and then I can just speedy my way through it.
Exactly. I mean, it is dangerous. There's lots of things here that can hit you, take away your rings. You've got enemies, you've got flippers, you've got backgrounds, you've got spikes, you name it. There's loads of things that can cause you trouble while you're not super. Of course, the moment that you grab your last set of rings here, we need 4 more, 1 more, and away we go. And now we can super, and Ruben can breathe.
I don't need to care about anything because this stage is out to get you.
Oh, it definitely is. I would say this is arguably one of the hardest stages to get a good time in. Especially with this little section here, because you go too quick, you get caught in those pistons, and those pistons will crush you.
I've lost so many runs to that. Have a good pace. Go, 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 go. Death.
And over towards the final boss of Act 1 here. It is, of course, the final boss from Sonic 1. Eggman's going to pop out of 2 pillars. Which pillars they are random. You got to guess, react, and then hit the button, and Knuckles got squished.
Yeah, this is sadly the stage where Knuckles gets a lot of hits. He's just tanking it like a bro. He's the tank of the group. Kinda makes sense, like, Knuckles being the tank, Sonic being damage dealer, Tails being support.
That whole power trio thing going on, like Kirk, Spock, and McCoy.
Pretty much, yeah.
And now comes the desperation phase. Eggman will come out of every 4th pillar, so I need to count along in my head or just out loud. Number 3, and here's number 4, and then we have number 1 again, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Also, another neat little thing that many people don't know is the fact that there will never be 2 pillars right next to each other. There will always be space in between. Makes life a bit easier.
Reduce some of the difficulty. Yeah, reduce some of the difficulty in the game. Like, you'll never have it be the top one and then the bottom one directly next to it. They realized in Sonic 1 that was unfair. This is anime.
Yeah,
This is
the answer to the question. This actually is anime, according to the game.
It's a good stage. It's a very nice stage. Now, you might be wondering as well, Ruben's been transforming into Super Tails, but not hearing any supersonic music. That's because there is a code that got added into the game in Sonic Mania Plus that allows you to disable the supersonic music. However, if you transform into supersonic while you're in this chibi state, you get to hear some supersonic music.
Also,
Why that happens, I can only assume it's a bug.
Probably coding error or something, I don't know. Like, I just really want to emphasize, like, Chibi Tails is freaking adorable. Like, look at him. He's the cutest little fox ever.
He is indeed. All the chibi characters are amazing on this one.
The Chibi Nux gliding is such a, like, my heart just melts when I see the Chibi characters. It does such a good job. They're so adorable.
And the best thing is we're going to get to do the boss with them. And that checkpoint just for safety. Almost accidentally landing in it there. Big old jump and fly over, down to the bottom. Go ahead and make a cycle over here. Going to go to our boss fight. So we're going to take out the boss here. We're just going to drop a number of enemies when we hit the center point. Take out all 8 enemies, and then we get to take out the boss. And we're going to head into the final stage of the video game.
Yes. But first, let's play some gacha games.
I see 3 Amy's in there already.
I don't like that. I don't like Amy. Go away.
Yeah, so we get the Sonic 2 boss from the first level. We get the Sonic 1 boss from Marble. And we get Amy dolls. Amy dolls, they will blow up on you after they give you a hug. The other 2 will just do their standard stuff, drop fire, or try and ram you with the drills.
Oh my god, Amy, please cooperate. Thank you.
Hey, and then the final hit. Gonna get the best prize of them all. Of course.
Knuckles.
It is an
Knuckles the
Eggman.
bro.
Leg it.
Yeah. Time for the final sprint of the game. Titanic Monarch 1 and 2.
See? Epic. Yeah, coming up to the hardest stages in the game. They are the final stages after all. Also my personal favorite to speedrun because they flow so nicely together. They're really, really good. But you're seeing Rumen there flying up because needing to use Tails' special ability to its fullest allows you to skip some stuff. And we're going to see a really cool trick coming up later on as well.
Tails specific.
Yeah, only Tails can do this because Tails' hitbox is actually small enough to pull this off.
Yes, everyone else will get squished. We'll talk about that when we see it. Also, very forgiving skip.
Oh yeah. Grabbing our 50 rings here. Not going to transform right now though, because again you'd lose all momentum and you're going quite fast right now, so you don't want to transform. Once you get into this lovely little orb room though, get up to the top of it, you can probably transform to the top there, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nope, I want to go down here. Then use one of my favorite words of the entire English language, which is ascend me! Grade A ascension.
Grade A ascension right there. So now, Tails gets to come to his advantage here with his tiny hitbox, allows him to run through that area. Sonic and Knuckles try that they get squished, and then this is amazing. You duck down, you get rid of those spikes, Knuckles gets crushed, Tails gets clipped into the wall, and you get to skip a nice little chunk of the level there. It is absolutely fantastic.
It's such a nice... It's so easy to do, like anyone at home who has the... I don't even know if you need the super state for it. No, you don't! Because the person who taught me this skip uses, plays, what's it called? Just beat the game without the emeralds. Anyone can do it. Just position yourself as far left as possible, duck down, spin dash twice once you're in the wall, and then smash that jump up. Also, this is not Red Eye. Not Red Eye.
No, this is Crimson Eye.
Distant
This is
cousin.
Red Eye. Well, I was going to say this is Red Eye's left side.
The other eye.
Yeah. Well, there we go. There goes that stage. We've got one more stage to go. Titanic Monarch 2. The stage here is split up into 5 different corridors. We've got the main corridor and then 4 split off pathways here. And we're going to see Rumen go for another dark switch on the stage here. Wait for the stage to go dark, hit the switch at the right time, and hopefully we get some dark Titanic Monarch there. Just like that, the lights have been turned off, and now looks like Christmas.
Eggman didn't pay the electricity bill, so yeah. Now the Monarch is just dark.
The downside about the dark stuff is that certain things like the orbs are a little bit harder to actually navigate. So we're going to start with the bottom left route here. The reason for that is because each of these areas has an intended route to finish on and a secret route to finish on. The secret route on this one has a lightning shield. And as we know, Super plus lightning shield equals lots of rings and a very OP character. And we're going to use Super throughout the rest of the stage here.
Yes. Look to a specific point and then just transform as soon as I can because it's really risky and I don't want to lose my rings here. Extra life is for me.
Is for you?
Nope, I don't care about that.
Boing. Knuckles having fun on the bumpers down there.
Yeah, Knuckles in his run is just super fun to observe because sometimes he's just having a grand old time while I'm trying to save the world.
As you do. So coming out of the area, this gives you your lightning shield plus some 10 extra rings. We're now going to navigate our way through the rest of the stage. The order on which you do it is entirely up to you. And you see Roman here activating the bottom right route this time. Arg's getting his left and right mixed up. That's great.
Bottom right. Yeah, the thing is, that's actually one of the amazing things, in my opinion, of Titanic Monarch 2 is basically choose your own adventure, quote-unquote. Because it allows you to just play in any order you like yourself. So maybe get the hard ones that you consider like really hard out of the way first, or like do the easy ones first. It's completely up to you. And really unique, in my opinion. Especially with Sonic.
Nice dodge on the fire shield there, not spin dashing through it. Going off to the top left section. Now, this is the worst one in my opinion because this has our favorite thing in it. Pistons. These pistons are annoying because one, you're trying to go fast and they are slow. Two, if you are caught in the middle of the pistons as they pass by each other, it's considered a squish. That's not what we want. We don't want to get squished. We lose all our rings. We die. We go back to the checkpoint and everything is kind of hard again.
Yeah, like the piston situations are just the worst in the entire stage. Oh, gotta be really like this. Awesome thing about Super is you're invulnerable, you're super fast, you glow every now and then. It looks amazing, you feel incredible. You can still get squished, and that happens quite easily when you're running so fast. Jump.
Ooh, going for the secret route again, grabbing them extra rings. One more route to go, and it's a very vertically based route, which means we got lots of orb launchings, but before that, we gotta go down to go up, and then, oh, don't, yep, there we go, that's what we're talking about with those pistons there. It's like, please don't.
I waited an extra cycle to be like, nope, I'm not risking it. Nope, 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 nope.
Yep, I would have waited as well. Wow, 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 wow. And we're going for the secret ending of the ascension route here. And see it there, just running our way through, up and up, 4 for 4 off the secret one. And then down into our special part of the boss. Tails is invincible, Knuckles is invincible, RH0MIN is going to go through to the boss. How many donks off the shield are we going to get?
Guess now. And win a washing machine, maybe.
Oh wow, apparently you can win a washing machine.
Maybe. I'm not holding it being accounted for that. I'm talking about the Hydro2 boss. I should not have jumped there.
I believe that was 17 there. Also, time is coming up on the final hit of this boss, by the way. We'll let you know when that is coming up. I also lost count because I didn't pay attention there.
Same here. Grab me!
Gonna get caught by the hands here to go into our hard-boiled heavy area. Tails is gonna go over the corner there, grab some of the extra rings. Should have enough rings here that it's not a problem. I'm gonna just end the stage by getting the last 2 hits and hopefully not seeing the final heavy. Again, time coming up very, very soon. We're gonna get one more salvo of missiles. The final tentacle will disappear, and then that is it.
Get ready on time, my friends! 1, 2, time.
GG!
That was fun. That was really fun, I must say.
It was a good run. Just going to get your time here in a second. It looks like it is a mid 55 there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 55.39. Good show.
Oh, that was a fun run. Am I allowed to do like quick shoutouts and thanks and all the other amazing things?
Of course you are.
Better ask. Thank you for having me. It was incredible fun to be here. Argik, amazing thanks to you. After all, it meant a lot to me to have you with me because you're not only the person who got me into speedrunning, but also like a very influential person in general in like the sense of keeping up at speedrunning. So thanks a bunch to you, my friend. Not just for commentating, but just for being the amazing person that you are. Can we get like some standing ovations in chat, even if it's just any way possible?
I don't know how somebody would stand in chat.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I appreciate that. Like, and honestly, it was an honor being asked to come and join you on commentary. I do love doing commentary for games like this, so it was my pleasure. And thank you for inviting me.
Yes. Massive shoutouts to all of the people in my community and to the Club 601. You're all amazing people. I love every single one of you. I sadly can't name all of you because the list would be way too long. But do keep in mind, I genuinely love and care about every single one of you. You're amazing. Stay hydrated. I have been roaming. Argik, do you have any last words?
I gotta go practice for a run. I'm gonna let Jack do it.
Exactly, because we'll have more Sonic runs coming up. Teach the amazing person, Argik, later on, and HUD601. Stay tuned, you awesome people out there.
He's taken all of my lines right now. Yes, thank you very much, RH0MIN. That was amazing. And Argik with the amazing commentary. Yep, this is just the start of our Sonic block right here at UKSG Winter 2022. Coming up next, we're going to have a Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited, run by T. So don't go anywhere, unless you're going to get some hydration. But we'll see you in a second.